wish. As long as it helps create energy, who cares?
Yeah, it will. It's going to go because my state, that channel's Rock Prophecy, and I just put it on there.
Well, my circus pays. We have a contest, and the next verse to that is $50. That is, if you write the next verse to that verse, that's the number one verse. You write number two verse, you get $50 if it's the best one. But because there's no guarantee, even if you spend a lot of time, a lot of other people may, if they hear this, there'll be more people
right.
will be competing for the $50. Of course, they don't do it just for the money, of course. When you do a poem, number two, first, the pleasure of doing it is really the best pay. And secondly, your friends are curious and they say, what the hell is that guy up to now? He's writing poems about God.
Yeah, I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. Really.
What audacity, man, what audacity. But you and me, we both trifling with God. What do you think?
I think that he's happy with us.
He doesn't mind.
I think, hey, we're talking about him. This whole generation, they don't even know he exists, or don't believe it.
He doesn't even call himself. He calls himself ourselves because he's a he, she. He's both a man and a woman. And women are very indignant that men keep saying he about God. He is not a sex. He's neither God, female or male. He is. Well, it is something beyond sex.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah, but on the other hand, God is not sex.
No, not at all.
No, it's far from it. If sex is the key to every living love, God, and certainly this town is very aware sexually, more than most places.
Yeah, there's definitely a sexual freedom here.
Yeah, well, remember, I come from Cape Ann, and it is a very tough Puritan tradition there. So you don't have the kind of easy going. In fact, the whole atmosphere is so dramatically different. What I really found most shocking here is the stillness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, when tourists come from New York and Boston, they must have a sleepless night or two because the stillness is so...
No, that's part of what everybody looks forward to when they come here is coming around. Getting over the bridge is the first part, but when you cross that line, when you come over that hill in Truro, you see the monument, and you know you're here. That's the feeling everybody comes here for.
Well, see, I came on the bus, but I didn't see the line. Nobody said anything. I was in Providence a couple of days.
You giggle.
I was staggering around Providence. I don't really have much of a conception of it, but it was a pretty good place, though, in some way. Met a lot of nice people. But on the bus, I was drinking with this guy, and he and I were getting along famously and having songs. And then I guess I was drinking his wine, and I fell asleep. And the next day I woke up, he was gone. He got off apparently at Truro. So I don't know who this man is, but he's a really good guy. And I owe him a drink, too. So the next time, if he listens to this, I owe him a bottle of wine.
Maybe one day. Probably after I'm long gone.
Well,
maybe after I get persecuted.
I am the founder, one of the 5 founders of WA. WA.
Yeah, you said something, the winos in America.
No, it's called Wino America.
America, okay.
We were created originally to fight off the AAs, the sourpusses. And, we take God's side that he gave us the gift of wine, and it is audacious, absurd, and rather...
What about the proverb of wine is a mocker and strong drink is raging?
Well, say that again, what?
What about wine is a mocker and strong drink is raging?
Oh, I never heard that one.
It's in Proverbs.
Oh, no kidding. Well, you can find probably the opposite statement in Proverbs, too. I saw one that I like. Say if you like this one. A truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent. How about that? A truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent.
That's pretty deep.
Well, yeah.
That's,
it's witty and it's true. Of course, the liars won't agree with me.
Well, you know, they don't agree with anything.
Oh, it's like the
AAs.
The AAs can't even see the beauty of wine. Well, they did once, and then they lost it. So the AA is a lost soul.
No, that's definitely not true.
Oh, you must have a fond feeling for AA then.
I have a fond feeling for everyone. I mean, but one thing, I mean, I quit drinking 6 years ago.
Oh, Patrick, really?
And I mean, I don't go to AA. I have.
I have too.
But you know, it's it's between me and God. It's not between me and a group of other people that are trying to quit. You know, I wasn't trying to quit. When I wanted to quit, I quit.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't. I might have thought I was trying to quit even. But
no kidding. Hey, you know, where are we now, Patrick?
We're at the Gifford House somewhere.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Wait, well, I was going to ask you to stop at the Tedeschi to get some cigarettes, but do you have any cigarettes?
No, I don't.
Well, then I'm going to have to give up smoking because I'm not going to walk
That's a good
down
thing, because well, you know, they probably got them in there at the bar.
They might. I'll try it. But
That's Rod's in there working tonight, I believe. Yeah, they got smokes in there.
I thought you would just stop for a
No, I was just listening to you and conversing. We're not too terribly busy yet, so I was letting you talk, and we get some recording in and get some views from a fellow believer in Jesus, at least.
I would invite you in for a drink, but I know you would not be. You don't allow yourself to drink anymore.
Well, there's just, you know, I've done enough with it. I've drank enough alcohol for 3 lifetimes. Maybe 7. Let's do the spiritual completeness.
I'm just starting myself.
Well, as soon as I got blessed with kids, and they could not be raised the way I was raised.
Well, I'll say
there cannot be another like me.
Well, one thing that I love more than wine, I love many things more than wine, but it's children. I was talking with these small babies this morning, 1-year-old and 2, at the at the hotel. I'm trying to find my money.
Yeah, let me give you some money. Some light. I'm sorry.
Okay, sure. So it's 5 plus 2, right?
It's 5. But
I know it's cheap enough. You have a very good rate here. Look it. Would you count this, please?
Yes, no problem.
I could give you a chance. You give me 3 back.
You want to do that?
Well, except I like to raise it to 3.
Oh, hang on. Well, you got a 5 right here, bro.
Okay, now how about the 3?
You got. Well, there's actually 8 right here. It's ironic that you say that.
Well, that's exactly what you should keep.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Well, I'm the one who appreciates it. I'd never get here otherwise. But I really am troubled. I can't stay here because it's too much of a walk to get out.
Well, what you got to do is walk down this hill, and you're right on Commercial Street. There's a little red store to your left, down at the bottom of this hill, where you can get smoked. Not now, I think.
I walked down this street?
Yeah, just down the bottom. That's Commercial Street. We just came up around, did a circle all.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. Did I tell you I cleared at Gifford House?
I have to get my bag and my stick.
There's your bag.
Yeah, I copied that, thanks.
Okay. No, Pastor, what is
you copy, and me.
Patrick?
I didn't copy.
I told you that I was looking for my...
No doubt. Yeah, we really hit a pretty good low here. I don't know what else to say. I'd like to leave, actually, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to.
Well, that's cool. I could come get dispatch A and give Don dispatch B, and you would be amazed at how good we are. And we got Bob as backup, man. I don't think there'd be a problem, and we wouldn't tell on you. Because I heard everybody done left and went to Kansas City.
I can't find the ground.
It's far down, brother.
I'll stick it out for another half hour or so here, but if things don't pick up in some meaningful way, I think I'll probably leave it with you guys.
my back was getting better, but it got worse today.
Yeah, we're in the Saturday night lull before the onslaught of